Welcome back to the Morning Mindset. It is time for us to get our minds aligned with the truth of God. That's you. That's me. That is our responsibility every single day as we begin our day. It doesn't matter if that's in the morning or in the evening because you work a swing shift. It doesn't really matter when. It is our responsibility. We are to align our minds with the truth of God because that's how we walk out, live out the responsibilities and the life of Jesus Christ in us. We are looking at Romans chapter 12, verse number 13. We are going to address an issue today that is kind of an interesting one from a couple of different perspectives. The Apostle Paul says, seek to show hospitality. Seek to show hospitality. Now that's an interesting thing. We have an entire industry in the Western world that we refer to as the hospitality industry, don't we? And it would include things like hotels and restaurants and perhaps even spas, things like that. The hospitality industry is designed to serve people, to provide services for people. In the case of a hotel, it's a place to sleep, a place to rest, a place to stay if you're visiting in a particular city or location. In the case of a restaurant, is to provide food, nourishment, and perhaps even, you would argue, a pleasant environment in which to consume that food. You get the point. The hospitality industry is providing needs to people in a hospitable way. Now, I was always told you don't define a word by using the word, and I just did that. But hospitality is the act of serving others, but it's more than just serving. It's serving in a gracious way, in an enjoyable way, in a way that blesses the person. So when I think of hospitality, I think of it in terms of the manner in which I serve, rather than just the fact that I am serving someone. So let's try and unpack this for everyday life. When the Apostle Paul tells us, as a broad swath of Christianity, you see, and what I mean by that is all of us have different gifts. All of us are at different places in life. All of us have different opportunities during our day to interact with various people. And as that broad swath of Christians, we are all to seek to show hospitality. We are all to seek to serve in a manner that blesses other people. Now, it would definitely be a blessing if you were to provide food for someone who is hungry. But if you provide that food to them in a way that brings greater blessing to their lives, like serving it with a smile, serving it in a way in which the food is prepared to be very delicious, you see how you're amplifying the experience of that food through your attention to those other details that make the experience better. And that's what I think of when I think of hospitality. It's not just meeting a need. It's meeting a need in a way that brings joy to the person's heart and brings great blessing to their life. And so we as believers in Jesus Christ are to seek to show hospitality. When I seek something, I'm looking for it. You know, my wife asks me to go into the house and get something for her. My eyes immediately are focusing in on this image of that thing in my mind. And I'm looking all around to find that thing. You see, I'm seeking it. I've put my attention on it. And when the Apostle Paul tells us to seek to show hospitality, he's saying look for opportunities where you can show hospitality. Open your eyes to see the times you have in your day when you are able to provide hospitality to someone. It may include meeting a need. It may not include an actual overt need, a physical need. It may include some other kind of need, like a need for love, a need for attention, a need for consideration. But all of those, I think, qualify as hospitality. And you and I can do it because Christ lives in us. If you'd like to find out more about the Morning Mindset, you can do that by going to careygreen.com/mm and join me tomorrow.